Hey there, it's Doug Smith. I am broker owner of DHS Realty, and this week we're doing a 5-part series on working with a builder. And of course, I've had agents before where a buyer will refuse to sign an IBS or a buyer rep agreement. If they're going out to a builder, the most important thing to do is obviously to give them the IBS when you meet them, but you absolutely have to sign in your buyer customer or buyer client with the builder. And that's going to be on your first phone call or face-to-face. With COVID and with this Delta variant coming back, we might be going back to just phone calls to builders. You want to make sure that your client signs you in. That's the most important thing working with a builder, is that you're registered. We cut off yesterday on part 1 of 5. Today's Tuesday. And so today we're starting back up after we've met the buyer. We've sent them an IBS and a buyer rep. They've signed it. Now they're a client. You're looking at builders. You could be looking at pre-owns before you find a builder. Every time you leave a buyer, you should be telling them to sign you in. And of course, the reason is because they need an advocate. The builder rep generally does not have a real estate license. So what you're going to be talking about when you go out with your buyer to the builder is, number one, maybe they have some spec homes. Those are homes that are already completed, that the builder speculated that they would be sold by the time they were done. And for some reason or another, they're not. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with them, but sometimes they face backyards due west, have masters on the second floor, have bad elevation to the sun, have bad elevation where the yard is actually higher up than the front porch, or the backyard where water flows towards the house and could create some foundation shifts. So you're going to be their advocate. You're always wanting to try to dimension the property on the farthest side of the property line that will give them the most benefit with an eastern back-facing yard, either northeast, southeast, or just plain east. That's where you want the patio. You never, in my opinion, want the patio with any kind of west-facing, because it's extremely hot in the summer, and we're having evidence of that today and yesterday with the 100-degree heat. So you're really going to be their advocate, and when you go out to the builder, of course, you sign yourself in, and then you ask them to show you around. You look at the lots. Again, sometimes I've recommended my buyer clients not pay $50,000 premium for a lot when there's another lot that has no premium, and really there's not much difference. So that's really what a buyer wants, is an opinionated realtor. They want one that's authentic, that puts their interest above their own, and you're not trying to get anybody to buy a home. You're trying to advocate with them and be side by side with them on the largest investment they'll ever make. And it's a very intimidating process with a builder. There's probably about 6 or 7 meetings that you'll go to with that buyer. And we will start up with that tomorrow. So remember, if you get anything out of this whole week, Monday through Friday, part 1 of 5 yesterday and 2 of 5 today, is that it's imperative that the first communication with the builder, that your buyer customer or your buyer client or you register yourself in. And that's also called signing in. I need to register my agent, sign in my agent, and then you go forward from there. Y'all be safe, and tomorrow we'll start part 3 of 5.